Hi there everybody, this is Kimberly at Singing for Your Soul. Do you remember me? You might not. Or it might be this distant memory, oh her. Or you might have signed up for my newsletter and never received a newsletter from me. So allow me to say hello and happy holidays. And I am getting back in touch, and this video is a little catch-up video so that you know where I've been and where I'm going with things, and that I'm going to be back in touch with you. Now, we are going to do some singing together if you hang around until the end of this video. I thought that because it's the holidays, we all could use a little grounding. So this will be a little grounding practice, a really delicious singing practice that just takes literally 30 seconds. So hang around for that if you feel like you need that and want that. And allow me to share where I've been. So as they say, if you want to make God laugh, tell him, her, or all that is your plans. And I have learned that in a big way over these past few years. I've had plans about where my life was going to go, and life said, no, I think we're going to go, dink around over here and go in these directions and learn these things. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think life is a co-creation. It's not that we can't set intention and create things. It's just that we need to work within the grand scheme of things. Now, I also had a spiritual teacher tell me that you can't rush a garden growing. And she said, you can yell at it, you can get impatient, you're not going to make it grow faster though. There are some things in life that just require the time that they require. And that's us. We require the time to work through and learn the things that we're here to learn and work through. So I've been practicing patience. I can't say that I'm always graceful about this process, but I am practicing patience to the best of my ability. And life's giving me lots of opportunities. So one of the things that's been going on is that Marvin and Marvin is my partner, for those who don't know, my fiance, and we have been rebuilding our lives from the ground up. And that's a video for another time, perhaps. But this has been a gritty and a very challenging process. There's also a lot of beauty that has come out of it, but it definitely has taken some grit. And one of the things that we did that was like the end of my sending out content for Singing for Your Soul for about a year is that we bought and we had a house. This fireplace that you see behind me, I thought I would sit in front of it because it's kind of Christmassy. And this is one of the things that I did. We basically did the entire upstairs from bottom to top, redid the whole thing. And it took us about a year. We still have a bunch of work to do in the basement and the outside of the house, but the upstairs living area is mostly finished. And so that was a ton of work, and buying the house, finding the house and buying it was like a full-time job. And then we moved into it and had to redo all of it. It was a fixer-upper. So I just didn't have the extra energy or time once I worked on the house and saw clients and did the daily life things to be consistent about getting newsletters out. And I've been working with being more gentle with myself and more realistic about what I can actually accomplish. It's been such a good lesson. And so now where I am is on the other side of that. It really, so much of life in the past few years has been a burning down of my former self and a rebirthing of my new self, and then getting to know her and reintegrating. And it's been quite a process. But I'm standing mostly what feels like on the other side of that, and at the precipice of some new things for Singing for Your Soul. So you may have noticed that there is a new logo. What did you think of it? I love the new logo, and I want to thank Haley, my wonderful graphic designer I've been working with, and also our friends Greg and Teresa, and everyone who's looked at the logo and given us feedback to help us create what it has become. I love it. I feel like it expresses me and Singing for Your Soul and the things that I want to be bringing into the world. I feel like it embodies all of that. So thank you, Haley. The newsletter has a new look, and she is going to be working on revamping the website. So that is also getting a new look soon. Now there's a lot of content that I've been working on. I basically rehabbed the house until the summer, and then I started working on content behind the scenes for Singing for Your Soul. So I have a bunch of social media content that I'm putting together. I'm trying to get about a year's worth of content just ready to go so that I don't have to be worrying about it on a daily basis. I just want it ready to go out there. So I'm working on that. And the branding has been a time-consuming process, and way harder than I would have ever expected. And then I'm working on my first online training program for Singing for Your Soul. And I am really excited about it. And again, it's been so much more work than I ever would have thought. I mean, I teach on a daily basis, but what is so challenging about it is putting it into a method that works for everyone, because what I do is so individualized. It's just something to think about all the people and making it work for a wide variety of wonderful humans out there. So I also have so much content that I keep over delivering and putting too much into the course and realizing, no, I've got to take that out and put that in another course. I've got to simplify and not overwhelm people. So that is a process, and it will be coming out as soon as I can have it come out. And I'm really excited about it. I also will, after that, be working on an online store. I have some products I want to create. And I'm working on music with Marvin separately, and also on a couple of different albums of my own. So I have a lot of irons in the fire. I try to do what I'm really called to do. And for right now, that's really getting the Singing for Your Soul training program out. So the last thing is that I will be doing more vlogging. So I was putting out a lot of blogs, written blogs for a while, and I want to try doing videos. So I have a lot of ideas about what I want to do, and I've gotten a lot of ideas from clients as I work with you and ask you questions and you give me feedback. So feel free to write me if you're having ideas about what you'd like to see in future videos. I'm not going to say how often I'm going to put them out, at least until I get some of the bigger projects off of my plate. Like have the Singing for Your Soul training program up, have the store up, and then maybe I'll say, hey, yeah, I'm going to do this on a regular basis. But for right now, I'd say look for at least a vlog a month. I think that sounds realistic. So we're finally at the point where we yum. Actually, before that, I just want to thank all of you who are on this mailing list, who are watching this video, who are past, present, or future clients. I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for what I get to do on a daily basis. I almost can't believe it's my life sometimes that I get to work with amazing humans from around the world who light me up, who teach me, who inspire me. And we get to work on the depths of the human spirit and psyche. We get to travel deep together, asking questions about what it means to find our voice, to have our souls sing in life. To show up in the world in a way that's of service to people and to humanity and to our planet. And these are important, huge things, and I just feel so grateful I get to be a part of them in this way. So, it just got me a little emotional there. So, with that said, the holidays are amazing times. They are really challenging times. They can be very busy. They can be emotionally difficult for many people. And even if they're wonderful and happy, there's still so much activity going on. So I thought that this little singing practice would be a wonderful thing to bring in right now. This is something that you can try in the morning before you start your day. You can take a little break and take yourself into a separate room if you need grounding anytime during the day, and try this practice. We're going to tone yum together. Now yum is the seed sound of the heart chakra. Each chakra has a seed sound that's associated with it in the yogic tradition. And there's a lot that I could talk about around that, but I really want you to mostly just experience this. So yum, as in yummy. It's actually spelled Y-A-M, but we pronounce it yum. So what we're going to do, I have to put my tea down, is we're going to put one hand on your heart, and you can put one hand on your belly. This just allows us to tap in and feel the sensation of the sound in our bodies. This should feel really yummy. I don't think it's an accident that the heart chakra mantra is yum. So we're going to take some inhales together, and then we're going to tone it. This is something you can match the pitch that I'm singing. If you're a female, you can match the same pitch, or if you're a guy, you can sing it an octave lower, or you might not even know what that means. So don't worry, just make a sound that feels good to you. It doesn't have to be the same note that I am singing. And it doesn't have to be as long, it doesn't have to be at the exact same time I'm doing it. I'm just giving you the example, and you can follow along with me as best you can, okay? So let's take some deep inhales together. So inhale and exhale. When you can just think about letting it all go as you exhale. And inhale. Anything you're ready to release, breathe it out audibly. And again. And you're just letting it go. And now we're going to inhale 2, 3 yums. And again. And once more. I hope that felt wonderful for you, and I send you so much love, warmest wishes for beautiful holidays, and I will see you in the new year sometime in 2019. Namaste. Bye everyone. Mwah.